Hey Cancer, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve, and we're gonna get you a Krampus message. It's a Krampus moment, okay? So we're gonna look back in the past year and just see, take a look at a moment that might have put you on the Krampus list. All right. Alright, so we have the Two of Rage here, and it's the Fire Escape card. I almost wonder if it's like it was a moment of like, like kind of saving yourself and not thinking about anybody else. Maybe a selfish moment. So we have the Seven of Torment here, and it's the counterfeit card, and that would be like, what, Seven of Swords, which is a fairly deceptive card. Oh, okay. This is kind of a big energy here. We have the World card, and it's the card of unfinished business. This feels like kind of feels like when the universe puts something in your path, and I don't know, it seems like a form of a test or something, and I'm wondering if you did not pass the test. Six of Rage, Tyrant. It does feel a little tortury. It does look how it looks. It looks a little tortury here. Like preparation for some kind of torture. Alright, so in a lot of these readings, a lot of the, I guess a lot of the things that are putting people on the metaphorical Krampus list is stuff that you do to yourself. So now there are some signs that they've done to other people, but a lot of them are like they're things that you've done to yourself. Like here, I mean, I'm seeing this like you torturing yourself over some kind of either mistake, or it's like torturing yourself over a mistake. Here, I don't know if this is deceiving yourself or the mistake was that you deceived someone else. But here, it's like I see you considering yourself considering like some kind of selfish act. It's kind of reminding me of Scorpio, because their biggest deal was just self-loathing. But yours isn't quite self-loathing. It's like I'm not getting the feeling that you truly loathe yourself. But you sure are torturing yourself about something. It's like you're torturing yourself, thinking that you could have done more. You could have done more. But you know what? Like if you're battling a fire of that size, there's no way. There's no way you could have There's no way you could have won. You know what I mean? And here, this counterfeit, it's almost what is that called? Imposter syndrome. Which is really, imposter syndrome is really just kind of like a lack of confidence in some part. a lot more to this world card. There's a lot more to that. I mean, you see how it's like a big ball, like almost like a meteor or something, and it's not. It looks like it's not done. Like this is gonna crack open, and there's some steaming hot lava inside or something. There's. It's almost like a message to you that if you keep this up, it's like you're gonna blow. You're gonna blow. If you keep torturing yourself, you're gonna blow. Hmm. So we have the Ace of Wands here, and this is like like that raw energy of the element of fire, of creativity, passion, action, right? And like look at the face on this crow. This crow looks looks battered. It looks battered. And what also is really sticking out here is this background. I don't really pay attention to all the thickets and stuff on these cards, but like it looks flammable. Like look at all that. It just looks like flammable. And it's sitting right underneath this whole fire scene. And again, it's like you are this ball. You're this big crater. I don't know. You're this big ball, and it's like if you blow, if this lava spills out, it's like there's gonna be more flames. And it was the flames, and you thinking you being selfish for not putting out this enormous fucking shitstorm fire that got you here in the first place. It's like you don't want to repeat. There's something that you don't want to repeat, okay? More wands. So we have page the page of wands here, and it's sitting right underneath this counterfeit card, this slightly deceptive card. I don't know what I'm getting with this yet. I'm gonna go to the next card real quick. We're gonna come back to this. Okay, so we have temperance. And yeah, I mean, you do need to temper the situation because you don't want to blow. I mean, that makes sense, right? And here we have the queen. Look at all of this fire. Oh my gosh. You've got fire, 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 fire. There's a lot of anger here, Cancer. There's a lot of anger here. You are fixing to blow your top, and it is not going to be pretty. And the thing is, it's like all of this anger right here, it's directed at yourself. Like you may be projecting it outwards. You may be, calling people out, yelling at people, steaming about things. But really, the issue here is that you have anger with yourself for something that you think you could have prevented or you could have fixed or put out or whatever that you couldn't. And the more that you hold this over your head, the more dangerous this ball gets. Okay? It's like you risk something going up in flames. And here, this page, it's like you need some fresh air, Cancer. It's like you need some fresh air. You need a fresh, completely fresh outlook on this whole, like, take a step back, That's how you you're gonna temper whatever, like, it's like diffusing. You know, this is how you can like decompress from it or diffuse this volatile situation, right? Now I'm not really sure about this Queen of Wands here. I need clarification on this Queen of Wands because obviously there's some kind of upgrade here because you have a Page of Wands, then Temperance in the middle, and the Queen of Wands on the other side. So it's almost like there's either like a growing up, a leveling up, but it can only happen with Temperance. So I'm just gonna pull cards on kind of like this 3 card section here, just to see, because I feel like this is why it's a Krampus moment, and I feel like this is kind of advice for you somehow. Shit, look at that. We got Queen of Wands again. Queen of Wands again. Confirmation. And then King of Wands. No way. No way. Oh my gosh. We have the King and the Queen of Wands here. This is like equal counterparts. This, yeah, it's supposed to be right under the Temperance here. Because it's kind of like equalizing, right? It's kind of like, you know, like they're pouring the waters in the cups to have equal amounts, like 2 equal amounts of something. Because up here, there's too much fire. And it's like the King of Fire and the Queen of Fire are saying, hey, like, do you want to be on top of this shit? It's like you've got about, there's some kind of balancing act that needs to happen. So what are you balancing? So 4 of Cups. So balancing 4 of Cups with what? Oh, that's too much. I want 1 card. 1 card. Just to get the idea. Oh, there you go. Chariot. Chariot, that's you. That's you, Cancer. Okay. So what we're balancing out here, what we're tempering, right, is your relationship with your emotions, which is kind of a big deal because you're Cancer, and yourself. Yourself. I'm not seeing this Chariot as movement. I'm seeing this Chariot as a you. So it's like tempering you with how you feel about things, because we have cups. It's the only cups in the whole. It's the only cups on the whole table. The only cups, and you're all about cups. And here, just like the way that this figure is looking up at this cup coming from the sky, that's that fresh perspective from this page. It's like taking a breather, you know? Like look at the fresh air. I mean, there's fresh air all over the place in this card. All right, Cancer. So this is your message, and if it resonates, it resonates. If it does not resonate, please do not force it to, and I will see you later. Bye, Cancer.